pie. Pie. Homemade pie. Look at that. Great big pie. Hi there, Hungry Nuts here. How are you doing? Coming up to 3:30 in the afternoon, Monday. Took Skittles out there for a walk. So he's a wee bit tired now. I thought to myself when I come back in, because I took Skittles out probably about 2:45, so he's been out about 40 minutes, and it's just come up to 3:30 now. But before I went out, what I'd done is, I had mushrooms in the fridge, and David had got us them on Saturday when he came up to get my tablets for my depression and bipolar. So there was a big box of mushrooms that he came in with, but they had to get used by yesterday. They were, the sell by date, used by, which was yesterday. But they were still okay, the day. But I thought I better use them, I didn't want to waste them. So what I've done is I put them in my Drew and Coal multi-cooker. See that? I put them in there. You'll not see them because they've been cooked. Put them in there with olive oil. Now this olive oil that I used is really good. It's deluxe, and you get lots of different flavours. This one has in it chilli and pink pepper and what else? Bay leaves. See it in the bottom of the bottle? And that was for the middle. They do a lot of different flavours, olive oil. So I cooked my mushrooms in olive oil in my Drew and Coal. Can you follow it so far? Easy peasy, yeah. And I had a Partax paste. I used one of 4. I had one in the fridge. It was in a wee sort of plastic container. So I fried that off first. My Partax paste in some oil. Fried it off to get all the spices and that going. And then I added my mushrooms, chopped my mushrooms up after cleaning them. And I put them in and then cooked them. And I had a big bag of frozen veg that you get from Farm Foods or any store probably will sell it. Big bag of frozen veg, casserole veg. So I put it in a microwave bowl with a wee bit of water and put it on for 5 minutes, and that was the veg cooked. By this time my mushrooms were cooked and the spices were all released for the Partax paste pot. And then I added a tin of tomatoes. Had a tin of tomatoes, and then I thought I'll thicken the gravy a little bit, the curry sauce, I'll thicken it a little bit. So what I used to thicken it was potato powder, like your instant mash. I used a wee bit of that to thicken the gravy. So I've let it cool down, and I had a packet of pastry that's been sitting in the fridge, in the freezer, and I cut out 2 nights ago, and it was in the top of the fridge, and it had thawed out, and it was okay, and it was Farm Foods puff pastry. So I've rolled it out, and I've made a pie, a curry madras, vegetable curry madras pie. So that's what I'm up to, and I've put olive oil on top of the pastry. I didn't have to. I could have used an egg white or an egg, but I thought I'll use olive oil because it turns out okay. And I just thingied it down with a fork. The edges, I just tidied up the edges of the pastry and just, use the fork, as you can see, yeah, like that, all the way around. Put a hole in the middle. So I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'll show you the finished result later on in another video. But that's what I'm up to just now. Wait to have a cup of tea. Hyper there. Got my washing dry. Maybe I'll tell you about my washing machine earlier on in another video. If you've not seen that, check out the other video. But I'll tell you anyway. I'll tell you a wee bit about it. I'd done a washing, and I'd been in the kitchen. Lucky I was in the kitchen and not a way out, because my house could have been burnt down. Smoke started coming out the back of my washing machine while it was on. So I got a flag. I could have set my house on fire, That's why you should never leave your washing machine on or tumble dryer on and go away out. A lot of people do that, but it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I've never done it. So it was just as well I was in. And I'm not one of these people that goes out and leaves their washing machine on. Because it could easily happen. They said that's what happened with that Grenfell Tower in London. They said it was a washing machine that caused that fire to start, and then the cladding on the building was bad cladding, of course, and that's how it went up so quick. There was a lot of people killed in that. It was a shame. It was a shame for the people. So yeah, I didn't take risks with washing machines or anything. I always switch my electricity off all the time. Right, my oven's on. I'm going to wait to put the pie No way I'm going to be able to eat all that. That's enough for 4 people. Mind you, if David was here, it would be enough just for me and him, because we're fat, greedy buggers. Right, I'll get going just now. I think David's dropping up tomorrow. I phoned him and he's okay. He's got workmen in the house to fix his roof, because his house got flooded. And he's getting compensation for it, for the company that owned the house, because it was their fault. Right, I'll get going just now. I'll see you later. Take care. Have a nice day. Thank you for looking at the Hungry Nuts channel. If you haven't subscribed, could you maybe consider it? It would help. In the meantime, bye for now. Have a nice Monday. What's left. Bye. Love yous.